Hi, today I'm going to talk about how to make a 2D array, quotes around that, in Unreal Engine 5. Since 2D arrays aren't standardized or native to C, there isn't a way to do a 2D array directly in Unreal Engine, but there is a way to make a regular array behave just like a 2D array with only needing one additional piece of information. That information being the length of each sublist. So to sort of explain this, I'm gonna do a little bit of a copy and paste. So a 2D array in Python, right? In Notepad. Looks something like this. For me, I'm using interaction and speech as my text array and just having each text be exactly what it is for the sake of the display. Each of these lines is a sublist. This is A. As a 1D array, you would just put them all smashed next to each other, right? Like this. And we're going to use math in Python. When you have a 2D array, you say, I want this list and I want this element from that list. So it would be A, and then if you wanted the second list, you put a 1 because it indexes at 0 starting, and if you wanted the second item in that list, it would also be 1. To get it from our second list that doesn't have a 2D array element type, we're going to say B, 1, 1 in this case would be at the same item would be at index 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want B at 4. But there's a formulaic way to get that. And that formula is y times the width plus x, which means y is the list number, just like this. So y would be 1 here. Width is the length of the sublist. This has to be the same amongst all lists, but you can put like some value you can check to see if it's empty if all of your sublists aren't the same, and you can check for that later. But for this example, the sublists are the same length. So ours are 3, so you multiply that by 3, my width is 3, and then plus the x value, which is going to be 1. So in this case, we get B at 4. And this will work to get any single element of this list. I think it sometimes helps to look at it as a matrix because they all have to be the same length. So this would be X, this would be Y, and then you just pull and do math based on this. That's what helps me the most. So to show you how to put this in, I just made a blank project and I'm going to create a user widget just to have somewhere to put this all. So widget blueprint, user widget, and open this up. So we're just going to go straight to graph, and that's the easiest way to put it. I'm going to add a variable, and I'm going to have mine be a text variable. So go down to text, and then if you click this, and you see the details down here, if you go right next to it, this little drop down, you can make it an array. Actually, I want to make this a string array. I couldn't figure out how to do that, so yeah. And I'm just gonna, I don't need to get rid of that. So we're gonna add values. We'll have to compile and save. So if I add first, second, first, second, right? You can see the index that they are on the side, and this is the elements. A little bit of a pain to look at, but now you can use that formula and pull each element instead of having to make separate lists for separate sets of data and have like a terrible, gross looking linked list. So yeah, if you have any questions about this or want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.